Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about topic how can party be reformed of chapter 6 civics, that is political party. Already we have discussed 9 topics of this chapter. In last video we described about the 4 types of challenges. First was challenge of lack of internal democracy. Second was dynastic succession. Third was role of money and muscle power. And fourth one was no meaningful choice among the political parties to the voters. So, to face all these challenges, political parties need to be reformed. We have to bring the reform to overcome these challenges. The question is, are political parties willing to reform? If they are willing, then what has preventing them from reforming? क्या वास्तव में political parties अपने आप को reform करना चाहती हैं? If they want to reform, then who is stopping them? So far, इतने सालों तक अब तक parties reform क्यों नहीं हो पाई हैं? If they are not willing, अगर वो they are not willing to reform, is it possible to force them to reform? तो क्या उन्हें फोर्स किया जा सकता है तो रिफॉर्म लाने के लिए? Citizens all over the world face this question. Not only in India, throughout the world, citizens are facing this question. Are they willing or they are not willing? If they are willing, then who is preventing them to reform? If they are not willing, who then on the basis of force, or can we force them to reform? This is not a simple question to answer. In a democracy, the final decision made by the leaders, and the leaders who represent the political parties. Directly and indirectly, all the leaders belong to any political party. The main power in the hand of common people. People can replace the leaders. If any leader not working to our expectations, then we can change them. But उनके place पर we will replace them by another leaders. हम एक को वोट ना देंगे दूसरे को वोट देंगे. So we can replace the leaders by only the another set of party leaders, because all leaders belong to a party. If all of them do not wish to reform, if all leaders do not want to reform, how can anyone force them to change? So when political parties will willing to reform, then they can change, then they can be reformed. Recent suggestions to reform political parties and leaders. These steps has done in our country to reform the political parties. First, anti-defection law has initiated in India. The question is, what is defection? Changing party allegiance from the party on which a person got elected to a different party. When a candidate win the election on a ticket of a party, but after winning the elections, that person moved to the another party in the greed of money or the post of minister. When person changed the party after winning the election of a ticket of that party to another party, this procedure is known as defection, dal badal. To prevent such things, in our constitution, amendment has done to stop defection. Anti-defection law has passed. Because some usually leaders were shifting after winning the election from one party to another party in any type of greed. Now, according to anti-defection law, if any leader, MLA or MP found in the defection, it is proved that candidate, that leader, that MP or MLA involved in the defection, then his or her seat can be lost. अगर ये प्रूव हो जाता है कि वो उस नेता ने डिफेक्शन किया है तो उससे उसकी सीट छीनी जा सकती है. It is very effective in preventing the defection, because nowadays in the era of coalition parties, it is the most common political activities. Second, the Supreme Court passed an order to reduce the influence of money and criminals. Already we have discussed that there is a growing role of money and muscle power in our political system. To reduce the influence of money and criminals, the Supreme Court passed an order. Supreme passed an order that the candidate who wants to contest the election has to file an affidavit with his or her nomination form. In this affidavit, candidate has to mention about his education qualification, his assets or liabilities, property, is there any criminal case pending against him. All the information has to written in that affidavit, and then that information has to be made public by the Election Commission, so that on the basis of that information citizens can make a appropriate choice in the election. Question is, what is an affidavit? It is a signed document submitted to an officer. जब किसी ऑफिसर को हम एक डॉक्यूमेंट साइन करके सबमिट करते हैं, वे अ पर्सन मेक अ श्योन, इस डॉक्यूमेंट में एक पर्सन शपथ लेता है कि स्टेटमेंट रिगार्डिंग बाय हिज और हर पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन, अपनी जो भी उसने पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन दी है इस डॉक्यूमेंट के अंदर, ऑल इंफॉर्मेशन इज गिवन बाय हिम इज ट्रू. Such documents is known as affidavit. Last one is the Election Commission passed an order to enhance the internal democracy within the parties. First step taken by the Constitution, second Supreme Court, and third one by the Election Commission. These are the three recent suggestions or efforts made to reform the political parties in India. Now, Election Commission passed an order because there is a lack of internal democracy within the parties. To enhance the internal democracy, Election Commission has passed order. According to this order, now it is mandatory to maintain the register of the membership of all parties. It is compulsory to hold the regular internal elections for organization post in the political parties. The parties now have to follow the constitution. Now the political party has to file the ITR. So there are some suggestions which have made to reform the political parties. But still, political parties are not reformed completely. Still, many challenges are facing by the political parties. Still, we can say that parties are facing the different type of challenges. like dynastic succession, etc. So in next video, we will discuss about the other suggestions to reform the political parties. Till then, go through the NCERT book regarding the suggestions to reform the political parties. That's all for today, students.